Hey guys, welcome to the 83rd C# tutorial that I'm making for the new Boston, and in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to use the timer control. So all you're going to need for this tutorial is a button and a timer. So just go over to your toolbox and drag a timer over to your form. And when you drop the timer, you will see that the timer will appear on this little bar down here, and that's because you cannot see the timer control. The only property that we're going to be looking at inside of the timer class is the interval property. And the interval property will basically just tell you in milliseconds how much time the timer will wait in between each tick. So if we put 1,000 here, the timer would wait 1,000 seconds and then tick. And then it would just repeat that process over and over. And like I said, this is in milliseconds. So 1,000 milliseconds is equal to 1 second. So 100 milliseconds is equal to 1/10 of a second. But we're going to keep it at 1,000, so it'll be 1 second. In order to start our timer, we're just going to have to use the start method. So just go ahead right here and double click on your button. So we're just going to do timer1.start. Start. And when the timer is started, it will wait out the interval, so it will wait 1 second and then it will tick. It won't tick and then wait the interval. It will wait out the interval and then tick. So if we wanted a message box to be displayed after 1 millisecond, we would have it be displayed after 1 tick. So thankfully the tick is an event, so we can just go ahead and click on our timer here and just create a new event handler for the tick event. So now when the tick event is raised, it will call this method right here. And we're just going to have a message box show saying hello. Hello. And we should get a message box now after 1 second because it will wait out the interval, which is 1 second, and then it will tick, and then causing us to do this code right here. So we should get our message box, yep, after 1 second, but as you can see, it continues to do that message box or do this code because we never told the timer control to stop ticking. So we're just going to have it stop ticking right after it ticks once. So we're going to do timer1.stop. It's going to use the stop method to stop the timer from ticking. So now what it will do is it will start, it will wait out the 1 second interval, then it will stop the timer so it won't tick anymore, and then the message box will be displayed. So this time we should only get 1 message box after 1 second. Yep, 1 message box. Another thing that we could do is we could have it do something every time it ticks. So, for example, we could make it add a number to our text box every 1 second. So now what we're going to do on this tick event is we're going to have textbox1 dot text plus equals, and then we'll just have it plus equal. No, we're going to actually create a new integer up here. Let's call it int I. We'll set it equal to 0, and every time that the timer ticks, we will have it add 1 to I, so we'll just increment it by 1, and then we'll print it out into the text box. So we'll just do I.toString. So now the timer will continuously tick, and every 1 second we should get an increasingly larger number inside of this text box. So we should start out with 1, and we should get 2, and as you can see, it's waiting 1 second in between each time that it writes out a number into the text box. And each time, it will increase the number by 1. And it'll just go on forever here since we never told it to stop. So that's pretty much it for this tutorial on using the timer control. So see you guys.